Lightworker versus Lightwarrior. What's the difference? Originally published on July 19, 2019 by Shaman Dao. I didn't know what I was when I first started out on my healing journey and path. The only term I kept coming across around during that time was Lightworker, and well, that's what I considered myself during my awakening. As I immersed myself in a healing community, I saw a huge contrast of what I was doing versus my fellow Lightworkers. I was attracting a lot of black magic cases and releasing lost souls and dark entities from my hypnosis clients, battling and releasing darkness day by day, night by night. I stood by and watched as my fellow colleagues were giving spiritual massages and sending light and love around the world. Interesting, I thought, and took a step back to try to understand what was happening, not only with me but with the others around me. I kept trying to fit whatever was happening into a box so I could try to make sense of it, but the more I tried to make sense of it, the more crazier I felt. Maybe you are attracting the dark ones because you're dark too, I thought. Does that mean I'm of lower energy too? Is this my purpose to help those with their curses and spells? My thoughts would snowball. It took me a while, years to be exact, to accept who I am. I am a light warrior, one who defends and fights for truth and light. I am a warrior who goes to battle with the darkest of the demons to release them from innocent souls. I am the quiet one who has sat back and observed other lightworkers come in the forefront during these last few years and have wished all them well on their journeys, as each of our journeys are all different. I do all of what lightworkers do and then some, astral traveling to different dimensions to face and battle the boogeyman and the leaders of darkness, so that one day, the world's frequency and vibration will elevate. Until then, the lower astral plane knows when I wake up every single morning, ready to battle. We are two sides of a coin, lightworkers and light warriors. We are a type of currency that the world needs more than ever now. As the battle of good and evil, light and darkness persists, we cannot do without one another. We are all in this together. I have met many lightworkers who ignore that there is a dark side, a side many choose to turn a blind eye to. But for those working in the realm of angels, of the realm of God, if there is light, there is dark. Light cannot exist without the darkness, and darkness cannot exist without the light. Each one of us has a mission to complete on this earth, and our main jobs have been to work on ourselves so that we can become the change in our world, so we can lead by example. I remember sitting in the back row of the auditorium in Milan, Italy, which housed about 500 participants who came to listen to Dr. Brian Weiss speak about past life regression back in 2016. There was a man on stage who asked Dr. Weiss about dark beings and if he thought they existed. Dr. Weiss told him and the participants in the audience that he did not know much about that subject, as he did not find or release any from his thousands of clients. I watched this man on stage shiver in fear as he carried heaviness inside of him, and I listened to Dr. Weiss explain that maybe they only come to those who attract them, that those people need to fill up their lives and hearts with love so they would not attract them any longer. I wanted to raise my hand to say, wait, what if this is our jobs? That this is what I was born to do on this earth? To help release the darkness from those so they can help our world? But instead, I sat quiet in the back and knew in my heart and soul that I attracted many of those who needed help from the darkness. Those who were under curses and spells, those whom have been under siege by a loved one with spiritual black magic powers. I attracted them because I could help them. I had all the abilities and know how to help them. I had to remember who I was and why I reincarnated back on this earth plane. I had to tap into the power of source energy, which was always inside of me. That is your job also, to remember who you are, to release everything that no longer serves you, grows you, or makes you happy so that you can lead by example. For your family, friends, loved ones and communities, it's about raising your own vibration, owning who you truly are and becoming the love you seek and or others seek. There is no versus between light warrior and light worker, only and. We are all in this together, as I am you and you are me. As it takes a village to raise a child, it takes the world to raise the consciousness and vibration of our world, to shift it so we all can become the light to drive out the darkness. Blessed be. Shaman Dao is the creator of the Quantum Y meditation, an effective blueprint for discovering another level of self-greatness and awareness. Subscribe to her email list to access valuable insights and to read more of her private thoughts.